Hey guys, we're back. So we have gone through all of the science that we had queued. I've pulled up the labs that we had here. We only had four. I think I'm going to use this space right here to produce the red and the green science. We're going to increase how much of it we're making because we're getting into some of the more expensive stuff now. In addition to that, we only have four labs. I want to bump up the number of labs we're using. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And we're basically going to do a sushi lab here. And if you look at these labs, they only take 4 sciences. Unlike the normal game where they take, what, 7 or 8? They only take 4. So we really don't have to go through a whole lot of crossing over and things like that in order to get these to work. We just need to basically surround it with 2 sets of belts. And then long reach inserters will be able to do the rest of what we need it to do. So we're just going to do 2 loops around them. Like so. And then we're going to do, we may need more inserters. 1 set with normal reach on both sides. And then 1 set we are going to do pickup, and we're going to make the pickup out here on this belt. And that should give us enough to be able to do all 4 sciences. From where we are. So shift right, shift left, shift left, shift left, shift left, shift left, shift left. All right, and that should be everybody. And we'll see, we'll know pretty much right away if that's not the case when we start seeing whether the science is going through or not here. All right, so there is everybody hooked up. We just need to power that. But before we power it, we're going to go ahead and bring our sciences down to and connect them. Now this one is already both sciences on one thing. We're going to back this one up a little bit. Right, because that's the military science. And we'll bring it out 1. Excuse me. And we'll bring this down. So that's going to have military science on one side. And we'll have whatever science the nature science that we choose to put on, we'll put that on the other side. And it'll have 2 sciences on it as well. So then these will come down and they'll hook into here. So what we'll do is we'll have 1 come down here and then jog up here and hook in. The other one, since it's already up there, we'll just have it come here and hook in. And we're just going to bring this over and down. Right? And then this one. Bring it over and connect. And there we go. So now we just need to put all of this in there. And now we're not going to, yeah, I guess we'll put the put the dirty green on there. That way it's on the belt on the right sides, and we're good to go. And it can kind of even itself out where it needs to go. All right, there's that. Red and green and military. So there it is. So that has all of our labs going now, and they will all go ahead and fill themselves up, and that'll give us a bit more speed on our research. So let's make sure they all get 4, and then once we know they've all got 4, we know that everything is hooked up right, and then we will pick our sciences, and then we will go do the next thing on the list of things to do. So it looks like the only thing we're missing on this side is the green. All right, so we know that they're all getting them. All right, so let's go ahead and pick our sciences. So we redid what we were going to take in order to go ahead and put the other stuff on there. So I think we're going to go ahead and take the sniper turrets. We were looking at doing that. That's 100. We should have enough science for that. Let's see, more inserters. Faster inserters, or fast inserters. You know, fast inserters would certainly be nice, I think. I don't know about whether we need different configurations, but we'll take it. We'll take that, and we'll take, whoops. Did I not? Oh, I gotta hit start research. All right, so we'll take those. What does this do for us? Oil and gas separator. So if we're going to start doing the trains, we need a fluid wagon so that we can carry gases, right? Chemical, unless we can't carry gases on the tank cars. I don't know. We're going to find that out. Hopefully, it treats the gases like liquids. We will see. I do not know for sure. We will certainly find out. Bulk loaders. I really kind of like the bulk loaders. I don't know if you guys noticed. I did add bulk loaders as a mod, and I added the mini loaders. You'll see them on the warehouses. So we're going to go ahead and add that research. We're going to need signals. We're going to need the stations if we set up the trains. So we'll go ahead and take the signals. Ooh. I don't think we need steam engine 3s and boiler 3s yet. I think we're still doing all right on those. This is pressurized tanks. High capacity for liquids and gases. I think we're okay on that right now. What does this give us? That gives us that. What's it give us down here? Logistics for the train. Advanced glass, cement. Nah, I think we're okay on that right now. Maybe we do inserter bonus capacity. Actually, you know what? Let's do the rail signals. If we got the stops, let's do the rail signals. And that's going to get us going. Okay, so there's what we got for our research setup. All right. All right, so now we've got it. It should go through these pretty quickly, with the exception maybe of the sniper turrets if we don't have enough science for it. So the next thing we got going is, because we researched our advanced steel smelting too, we can now take our silicone, however you want to pronounce it. You say tomato, I say tomato. I pronounce it both ways half the time. And we can bring it up here and insert it in here. And I think the way we're going to come is we're going to come across these across these belts here and here. And we're going to come down and through here and right through this space right here over to that warehouse. So let us go ahead and get this set up. Now, we can't bring a rail, or bring a, I was looking at railroads, so now I'm got rails on the mind. We can't bring a belt here, because if we do, it's going to dump it on this belt. So we need to do this. We need to put in an underground there, and then we can go there, and we can come down. And we can come across here and up. So that's going to take us to that one. And then this one, we're going to need to come into it somehow. And I'm thinking here, because I believe if we do this, I can then do this and get rid of that one. And I think we're still okay on keeping it on both sides. Yes, it looks like we are. So then we can come here to here and bring, whoops. Now, here's where we got another problem. We can either do a yellow one or we can do an underground. And I'm going to do an underground on here. And then there. And then we'll do a splitter. And then from there, it's simply a matter of coming across to our warehouse and coming up to there. And then these are our mini loaders. We'll just throw a mini loader on here, because a mini loader will unload it onto both sides of the belt. And we don't have to worry about trying to balance it or anything else. And it'll just take whatever's there right on up and right into our iron. So now we need electric here, and then we need to change this to molten iron recipe number 3, and this to molten iron recipe number 3 as well. And we should very soon start seeing our silicone. Silicone is that rubbery stuff that you put on stuff. I wonder if silicone has silicone in it. I don't know, or whether it's just a different pronunciation of the same thing. I'm gonna have to look that up. And then I'm gonna continue to say silicone. All right, so that's gonna split off. We got 24 waiting. And we got 24 waiting, so we should see this immediately start to take in our stuff and get us going. Very nice. So yeah, so it's going to go 120, so it immediately dumps the first 120 in there, and then we get the extra, so we got 240 each time now. So we've now effectively doubled the amount of iron ingots we have just by using the silicone. and adding it to our mix. So then that should increase our iron output yet again. And what we actually may even end up having to do is, if this backs up like I thought it was, we may have to play with moving these puppies, these casting machines, to a more advantageous place so we can have 2 of them coming off of this. Because this is going to be our backup now. This is where our bottleneck is going to be, is here and here. Now this one's going to be a right pain in the butt to try and fit in here. But we will find a way to make it happen. Now, something I did while we were off camera, speaking of which, because we're trying to increase our production, I was able to fit several more crystallizers in here, and I set them up on the iron and copper line. So we've got considerably more crystallizers. Generally speaking, it's keeping up. The only thing it's not really keeping up with is down here with the aluminum ore and what have you, the jovolite. So that's okay. We're not using a ton of it right now. I think we're all right with that. So there we go. So that is all of the construction we wanted to do. Now we're going to go over here to the warehouse, our overflow, or our non-used warehouse, and we're going to make a sniper rifle, and we're going to go on a bug hunt. So we are going to take, where is it, glass, and wood, and we are going to make a sniper rifle. Well, we could make 11 of them. We're only going to make 1. We only really need 1. Then we're going to put everything else in there. We're going to take out the bullets. We're going to take out the fish if we can find them. We're going to take out the sand. Open the book. Take out the sand. Oh, I didn't want all of them. Dang nabbit. I just wanted the 1. Grabbed them all accidentally. So we want the sand blueprint. We want the sand. Let's take the copper and the iron and the green circuits for a second. What else do we... Oh, it's the brown circuits, not the green circuits. And we're going to make as many nanobots as we can so that we can lay down this sand. So now, let's take a looky-loo where we can go shoot at some worms. And we're going to go right down here, because we're going to go check out the sniper rifle, guys. I guess we're going to put ammo in it in order to get it to... There we go. All right. So let us go check out the sniper rifle, because I'm kind of curious to see how well it performs. And I hope you guys can see this. I know it's suddenly nighttime. Now, these guys are not able to shoot at us from here. Let's see what's the range on the sniper rifle. So it says range of 30, shooting speed is 0.5, and then bonus damage is 2400%. So he can't shoot at us, but we can shoot at him. Now those are small worms. Now small worm is a 200 health. Let's see what this does to him. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So with small worms, 1 shot, 1 kill. Alright, so we got several of them in range. Let's see how long it takes to shoot from one to the next. Alright, so it takes a considerable amount of time between shots, apparently. But we outranged the small biters. So, given the fact that we outranged the small biters, I think we can kill them with impunity. So we'll go down here and we'll pick up our goodies. Let's see how many them little alien whatevers they are. What are they? Alien artifacts that we get. 12 total. All right. So there we go, guys. So those were smalls. Let's see if we can find some mediums. There's some medium worms, small worms, small worms. All right. Let's go see what it does to a medium worm. Alright, so the medium worm can reach us there. Or at least the small worm can reach us there. But he's gone. He's gone. Alright, now we can reach the medium worm and he still can't reach us. So we'll be able to snipe the medium worms as well. Now medium worms are 400 health. Let's see what this does to him. Alright, 130, so that's 270 is what we're doing in damage. So 2 shots basically to a medium worm. But since we can reach them and they can't reach us, I'm okay with that. There we go. And then we can just go down here and pick the stuff up. So that means there is a considerable amount of territory, ocean territory, that we can now open up. And do. So let's look at the map. Those are small worms. Let's look down here. There's a big worm. So big worms are 750. So it's going to take 3 shots to do a big worm. 270 is 580. Or no, 540 and is 7. Yeah, so 3 shots to do a big worm. So that's going to take some ducking and weaving. But we can definitely take out, because I'm going to assume, let's see, what is his range? 38. Okay, so we got a range of 30. He's got a range of 38. So we're not going to be able to stand off and shoot big worms. But we can certainly stand off and shoot little worms. And we can potentially, now that we've got the turrets researched, take some turrets with us and sit some turrets out there and fire from 3 or 4 turrets at a time and take out the big ones. So I think off camera what I'm going to do, is I think I'm going to go around and we're going to wipe out some worms. Now that's also going to give us access to some of these puffer nests, and it looks like we'll start to be able to maybe pick up some more of the gardens and things like that. That looks like it's all puffers nests. There's more gardens and stuff over there, so we'll be able to pick up more gardens. But these are giant worms. They're 1,000. They're not even big. They're giants. Behemoth worms are 1,500. Yeah, that's gonna be a little tough. Giant, big. So it looks like it's small, medium, big, and giant. And then behemoth. So it may take a little while to get some of them, but there's certainly a lot of them that we can take out just by kind of standing off away from them and shooting. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Is off camera, I'm going to go around and we're gonna open up as much of the ocean around us as we can, so that we can start expanding our island some more, so we can really kind of get some of this stuff organized and get our trains going. Now that we're starting to research trains. So there it is, guys. That's what we got going. Um, I think uh, I think we're really kind of headed in a good direction now. We've got our production up. We've got a way to open up some more territory. Um, I think we're going to do well. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day.